Thank you. Thank you, the Fattel Foundation, the Nation Institute, for this Ridenhour Prize. Thank you, my friend, my beloved brother, for those kind words. John Singerthaler, this wonderful, unbelievable man, we've both almost died in Montgomery, Alabama, 51 years ago during the Freedom Ride. I'm honored to be in your presence. Thank you. When I was growing up outside of Troy, Alabama, 50 miles from Montgomery, as a young child, I saw those signs that said white men, colored men, white women, colored women, white waiting, colored waiting. I would ask my mother, my father, my grandparents, my great-grandparents, why? And they would say, that's the way it is. Don't get in the way. Don't get in trouble. But one day, in 1955, at the age of 15, I heard about Rosa Parks. I heard the words of Martin Luther King Jr. on our radio. And I was deeply inspired, deeply moved to find a way to get in the way, to get in trouble. Good trouble, necessary trouble. And so for many years, I've been getting in trouble. Sometimes I feel like I've been tracked down by what I like to call the spirit of history. To do what I must do. To do what Dr. King called, redeem the soul of America. To create the beloved community. To create a community that respects the dignity and the worth of every human being. It's our calling, it's our mission, to try to do what is right. The only thing I tried to do, John, after listening to Jim Lawson, Martin Luther King Jr., meeting Rosa Parks and others, to bring the dirt and the filth from under the American rug, out of the cracks and corner, in order for us to deal with it. I want to thank members of the media, the members of the press, all of you journalists, for doing all you did. Without the media, without the photographers, the civil rights movement would have been like a bird without wings. Thank you for telling the story. Thank you for getting in the way. On the Freedom Ride in Montgomery on May 20th, 1961, the same year that Barack Obama was born, 1961. I saw members of the media trying to cover what was happening. Your colleagues, some were beaten, pads and pencils taken, cameras destroyed, because people didn't want the outside world to see and know the truth. Keep on telling the truth. Keep on getting in the way. Keep on speaking up, speaking out. Some of us during that period accepted the philosophy and the discipline of nonviolence as a way of life, as a way of living. I think we have an obligation, a mission, and a mandate to educate, to inspire, to inform all of our citizens who live on this little piece of real estate, not just America, but the world, that there is a better way, the way of peace, the way of love, the way of nonviolence. One of the young men that attacked and beat me and my white seatmate on May 9th, 1961 in Rock Hill, South Carolina, came to my office in '09 and said my son had been trying to get me to reach out to people that I had beaten. And I'm here with my son. I want you to know that I want to apologize. Will you accept my apology? Will you forgive me? And I said, yes. He started crying. His son started crying. He gave me a hug. I cried. I hugged. And we just stood there. And since then, since that time, I've seen this gentleman 4 other times. He called me brother, and I called him brother. There's certain immutable principles that we cannot give up on, that we cannot deviate from. So keep telling the truth. Be not afraid. Be of good courage. Just go for it. Thank you very much.